Welcome back, everybody, to Funky Star TV. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Yes, today there is this news making round everywhere that we are going to be taking a look into. This particular news concerns Dele Farotimi, a well-known activist and a lawyer. Remember, Dele Farotimi has been arrested by the police concerning defamatory. There is this man called Mr. Babalola who claimed that Dele Farotimi defamed against him. I mean, saying something against him, something that is not right, something that Dele Farotimi is not supposed to say in a book. Okay? And they arrested the man, and a week back, I think we learned that he was granted bail of 50 million naira. But at the end of the day, they rearrested him and took him back to the prison. But this morning, this news just burst out everywhere. Internet now is going gaga, ladies and gentlemen, with a lot of comments. So today, a magistrate court in Ekiti State has already granted him bail once again, and this time around the bail granted to Farotimi 30 million naira for bail. 30 million, ladies and gentlemen, just for bail. I not see where all these things they make sense at all. 30 million bail. The first one was 50 million. Now they reduce it down to 30 million. Well, make we take a look, see how the whole thing take unfold concerning Dele Farotimi and Efe Babalola once again. Efe Babalola is son. And the man owns a university, a founder of a university, Efe Babalola. So both of them have been in loggerhead for a while now. And let's see if they could settle this case amicably now that Dele Farotimi is being granted bail of 30 million naira. A magistrate court in Ekiti State has granted renowned human rights lawyer Dele Farotimi a bail of 30 million naira following his recent arrest on charges of criminal defamation. Farotimi, who has been a vocal advocate for justice and legal reform in Nigeria, was arrested on December 7, 2024 after being accused of publishing defamatory content in his book, Nigeria and its Criminal Justice System. According to The Nation, the court's decision to grant bail comes after intense media attention and public outcry. Farotimi, who arrived at the court premises under heavy security, including a large contingent of police officers and law enforcement personnel, is facing 16 counts related to defamation. 16 counts. Wow. Remember, Nnamdi owned before was the same, almost the same number. Showore owned before was almost the same number of count of all this their thing that they are counting. I don't know what they are counting. The charges stems from claims made in his controversial book, which has sparked heated debates about Nigeria's justice system and the role of law in holding the states accountable. Supporters of Farotimi, including prominent figures in the legal community, have rallied behind him, calling for an end to what they seem as an unlawful attempt to silence dissent. The Afenifere group has publicly condemned the charges, urging the police to stop prosecuting the human rights lawyer. Meanwhile, legal heavyweight Efe Babalola has also petitioned the Legal Practitioner Disciplinary Committee, LPDC, demanding Farotimi disbarments. In granting the bail, the court emphasized the seriousness of the charges but also acknowledged Farotimi's constitutional right to defend himself in a fair trial. The case has ignited a broader conversations about the boundaries of free speech, the rights to critique public institutions, and the state's increasing scrutiny of outspoken activists. Farotimi legal team has expressed confidence that the court will dismiss the charges against him, describing them as politically motivated. As the case continues to unfold, many are watching closely as it could set a precedent for the treatment of human rights defenders and journalists in Nigeria. No be small thing, no. This politics of a thing, no be small thing, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people calling this treatment melted to this man unjust and not right for the police to be doing all this kind of a thing. Although they are doing their job, because police does not just stand up like that and go and arrest Efe Babalola. Somebody reported Efe Babalola before police swung into action, but their actions went too far. Remember, they rearrested this guy. Okay? Their actions went too far. The thing is that somebody is behind the whole thing, which is Efe Babalola himself, who raised the alarm concerning the defamatory against his personality. Now, let us see what they are telling us again about prisoner of conscience concerning this same man, Dele Farotimi. Prisoner of conscience group demands immediate release. Other groups, ladies and gentlemen. A human rights group has said right activist and author Dele Farotimi is a prisoner of conscience who should be released immediately. The group Human Rights Writer Association of Nigeria, Huriwa, has been at the forefront of the human rights campaign and sees the arrest and detention of Farotimi, a lawyer and author whose book Nigeria and its criminal justice system led to his arrest, indicates a calculated effort to stifle and intimidate activists who dare to speak against systematic injustice. You know, this kind of systematic injustice against Nigerian people, I mean against the activists, against the journalists, it is not today. Not be today, ladies and gentlemen. This thing is an everlasting song people have been singing, ladies and gentlemen, because during Babangida time, till date, it's the same way. The same way the army people treated citizens, journalists, activists, the same way the so-called democratically elected are treating Nigerian people. The same way they are treating the activists and the people that they speak up. I don't know when it is going to stop, because the intimidation continue. They know that when we come together with one voice, they got a big problem. When Nigerian people united, when the people itself come together with one voice, they are in a very, very big mess. I mean, the power that be. That is why they always use this systematic injustice. That is why they always use this intimidation tactics and oppressive tactics. Otherwise, if they not oppress like this, they don't do all these kind of things that they are doing, ladies and gentlemen, they will never hold on to power, because they are in big problem. when we, the people, are united. That is why they always do what they are doing. Both the so-called democratically elected officers and the military regimes, they are the same thing. Okay? There's no difference. Because they know that, man, people are coming together. If they are not doing all these things, people come together 1 week, the government will fall. That is why they use this system. All the whole power in their arsenal. They use the military to intimidate you. They use the police to intimidate you. They use the court to come against you, to come after your family, to come after your life, to come after your friends. So, all of us see what they do to Omo show right now. We not see him. I do not see what they do to Nandekano today. Okay. In a strongly worded statement on Friday that was signed by its national coordinator, Emmanuel Onuwobiko, the group described Farotimi as a colossus who has been a vocal advocate for justice and equity in the country. The lawyer was arraigned at the Federal High Court in Edokiti on December 9 on 12 counts of cybercrime charges under the Cybercrime Prohibition Prevention etc. Act 2015. Despite pleading not guilty, the court imposed stringent bail conditions, including a 50 million bond on Shorty, resident in Ekiti, with landed property within the court's jurisdiction, and the surrender of his passport. Renowned lawyers have criticized the terms of the bail and the manner one of theirs is being treated, commenting that he should have been granted bail on self-recognition, if not for political reasons. That seems to have overwhelmed the case. Arua, on its part, condemned the bail conditions, saying they are excessively harsh and aimed at silencing a prominent voice for justice. Urua described what it said is a double standard in the administration of justice in Nigeria, noting that while Farotimi faces such punitive measures, the federal government has released and even reintegrated Boko Haram terrorists into society. You can imagine, ladies and gentlemen. This matter concerning Boko Haram is purely nothing but the truth. The government reintegrating them into the society. That is the reason why you see people paid over 2.23 trillion to bandit people, to people who are doing kidnapping businesses. 2.23 trillion naira, ladies and gentlemen, have been paid just in 1 year, from 2023 to 2024. That is why you see there's a lot of crimes everywhere. And now, even people don't talk about it. They always focus on Southeast, 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 do this, Southeast, do that, in order to cover their impunity, ladies and gentlemen. Instead of them to arrest Boko Haram people, they are reintegrating them, claiming they are repentant Boko Haram. You can imagine. And then Nandekano is in prison suffering. I beg. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are going to stop here, and I will have to say thank you all. Don't forget to subscribe. Today, we learned that Dele Farotimi have been granted bail for 30 million naira. Why? They are reintegrating Boko Haram people into the goddamn society. One love. Don't forget to subscribe.